going on? I'm going to invite some folks. I know it's Monday and everybody's like, I'm at work. But I want you to take a moment out with me if you can. And if not, catch the replay. So I posted a ad yesterday for abundance readings that I'm giving, a flash sale. So all this week you can get an abundance reading, and it's a 3-card spread. So what I'm going to do is pull from Think and Grow Rich. Pull a card from Think and Grow Rich. I'm going to pull an Indigo Oracle card. And I'm going to pull a shadow card to see what's hiding in the shadows. Wisdom of the House of Night. So, right now, I'm going to do something for the collective. And if anybody jumps on and they want to have a mini abundance reading, then I'll do one for someone. And I'll tell you guys what, if you catch the replay or you catch this, because I know people are working, it's Monday, and the first 3 people that are interested, I'll give you guys a sample abundance card reading, a personalized abundance card reading. All right, so I'm just inviting some people in to my space. And this is total impromptu. Total, I see 2 people in the room. Hi, Monica. What's up, sugar? All right, so I'm doing a sample reading for abundance. What is going on with the abundance for you? And right now I'm going to do what is going on with us as a collective. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. Think and Grow Rich. Let's see what the cards say for abundance for the whole as a collective. What's going on? No compromise jumped out. No compromise. So what I'm going to do is pull the card from Think and Grow Rich to see where the collective, and if I do you personally, if anybody's watching and you want a personal abundance reading, let me know. But we're going to see what the angel, what the oracles of the indigo have to say about no compromise for the universal collective and abundance. Make a wish. No compromise and make a wish. Now we're going to see what's hidden in the shadows. Wisdom of the House of Night. People think that the shadows are scary. They're not. It's just hidden information. So what information is hidden regarding the collective abundance right now today? Hey, Braylon. I love this deck because of you, Braylon. And I've been using indigo. I've been using these, but I love this Wisdom of the House of Night deck. So what's hidden in the shadows for abundance for us as a collective? What's the message on no compromise? We shouldn't be compromising. Tell us what's in the shadows. Oh. And I'm going to take them both because they both came out. Complicated. Number 11. That's my number. I'm born on the 11th. And fulfillment. Nice. Look at that pomegranate juice. One of my favorite juices. So if anybody wants a personal reading, the first 3 people. And yesterday I was told that the messages that people were sending me weren't coming through. So if I don't see your message and you want me to do an impromptu reading for you, how abundance is affecting your current situation in your life, your personal, then just inbox me and I'll do a reading for you once I get off. Okay? So, no compromise. There can be no compromise between poverty and riches. The 2 roads that lead to poverty and riches travel in opposite directions. There's no compromising. So you got to claim your riches at all times. Abundance is the key. And there's more than enough. There's more than enough. There's this thought that we're running out. The universal creator will never allow that to happen. There's more than enough. So there are no compromises. There's one direction that leads towards riches, and the opposite direction leads to poverty. So you have to travel on your path. Pick one. Are you interested in abundance, in riches? Or are you interested in going in the opposite direction? There's no compromise. So it's up to you, and you have full control. Make a wish. So as an indigo, you are able to make wishes. Look at this. She's wishing on that purple star in the sky. She has the angelic embodiment of angels, right? And there should be no compromise in your wish making. So don't be afraid to shoot for the moon. Don't be afraid to wish for your complete heart's desire, even if it feels or seems like it's way out of reach. Wish upon it. Trust in the wish. If anybody wants to come on camera and I'll do one for you, let me know. So that Make-A-Wish angel, she wants you to know, or that indigo, she wants you to know that it can be complicated. Because why? We get really caught up in the worldly stuff. We get really caught up in, you know, what everybody next to us is doing. We line ourselves up linearly, and we compare ourselves to the next person when our journey is our journey. So we can forget. And it can be hard to stay true to that magical energy. It can be hard to stay true to believing in the magic and believing in the dream, or the, not even the dream, but just believing in the fact that you are worthy. You are worthy to not compromise when it comes to abundance in your life. You're worthy. You're worth it. That bar of gold is yours. It's your birthright. So it can be hard to not stay focused. It can be hard to forget. It can be hard to push past what everybody else is doing, any judgments that anybody might have, because you decided to stick to your guns. Nobody might understand you. They might think you lost it. What's up, John Carbajal? So know that in your no compromising, it might be complicated. The Holy Tablet says, you will be alone in a world of many. This you cause to fall upon yourself. When you are sticking to your correct path and listening to your internal dialogue, that's complicated. It can be lonely. It can make you feel like, am I going the right direction? Am I doing the right thing? Everybody else is going that way. And my internal guidance is saying, don't do that. Go this way. Trust me. And it takes you down this maze, and it's like you have a zigzag pattern instead of a straight pattern. But trust that you're going in the right way. Once you trust and follow that complicated road, which is only complicated because no one is guiding you in that direction. We've all been following the herd, and they get 10 steps down the road, and a tree falls on them, right? And what happens? We still follow them. We still go in that same direction. Excuse me, Cielo. We still go in that same direction. It's like, for 10 generations, everybody walked down that road, and when they got 10 steps down the road, the tree fell on them. But I'm going to go that way because my mama did it. Everybody else did it. It's complicated to turn the other way and go down your personal path. You can't have a sample. I'll bring you in a second as soon as I'm done. So when you're going down your personal path, guess what's there? There's no footprints to follow. There's no one on that road. That's your personal path. Your internal dialogue takes you where you want to go. It's not going to drag your parents, your sisters, your brothers, not even your children. You have your own internal dialogue system. So that's the complicated part. In that complication, it's scary. It's difficult. It's people will judge you, but that's where you get the fulfillment. That glass of pomegranate juice, that richness, right? That's where you get it. And no one may see it because no one's there with you. You made your own wish and you refused to compromise because they said, well, what are you doing? Well, where are you going? Well, we're all going this way. You just kept going down your road, staying true to what is internally being spoken to you by your angels and by your guides. So that's the group, the collective. You guys go out there and make wishes. They're gonna come true because you're in charge of this. All right. I'm gonna bring Khayr on. He would like a sample, so I'm gonna bring you on, Khayr. Or if you want to request me, I don't see you. Hold on. Let me see. I think I invited you already, or did I? If you can request me, or I'll invite you, however that works. Let's see. Did I open it up? I already invited you. Do you see something, Khayr, that you can come in? There you go. Yay! My coach is coming on, you guys. I love him. Hope is coach.
I was here.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly. So I'm choosing 3 cards. The first card is the abundance card. It's from the deck called Think and Grow Rich.
Okay.
And so I want you to focus your attention on right now, not further into the future. This is your abundance for right now. This is your messages from the angels. And this is also what's hitting in the shadow for Khayr. For abundance, excuse me. You see the little one getting in on it, so you know it's a magical reading. What is in the deck of abundance? There we go. Can you see that?
Oh, I had my eyes closed. You told me to always learning. Woo!
So the cards just pop out, right? So when you're focused, they just pop out. And so now we're going to see what the indigos, so you can focus again. What is the message from the indigos and the angels, the gods and goddesses, regarding always learning for Khayr and his abundance right now? What is the message for him? All right. The whole deck wants to pop out.
Yes. Jump
they all
out.
talking to you. They all talking to you. There we go. Divine purpose.
Ow!
Look at that beautiful angel prostrating. You know that always learning and divine purpose. Wow. This is really giving me my ear. My right ear is tingling. The message is coming through. So now we want to know what is hidden in the shadows. Whoa. I'm going to take these out. The only one I'm going to keep is this one because it was upside down in the shadows. It's the moon.
That came out of the second deck?
That came out of the shadows, yes.
Ooh,
so we're going to keep that one. 3 cards popped out. Understanding and vision. But that one was upside down. So 3 cards popped out of the shadows. All right, let's get into it. So, always learning. Successful men in all callings never stop acquiring specialized knowledge related to their major purpose, business, and profession. I feel that you embody that so much. Even coming in today and getting this reading, you're always learning. You're always open. You're always allowing for your messages to come through. And you're following your internal dialogue. No compromises. You're not going to compromise when somebody says, you took a left, but we were all going right. And they're saying, what are you reading? Or why are you jumping on and teaching about that? Or why are you going to that class? You are not allowing any of that outside information to come in and keep you from always learning. We cannot allow ourselves to think that we've gotten to that tippy top of learning, of education, of receiving, because internal guidance is a learning experience. We have to learn to release control and allow the internal guidance to take us where we're supposed to go. And it may look like a maze. If you get a view above it, it may look like, man, I went this way, that way, I turned, I bumped, turned back around. But when you look at it at the end result and you're at that, right before you get to that next level of learning, you're like, wow, now I get it. Now I know why I made 2 lefts, 3 rights, made a U-turn, right? Because you're living what? Your divine purpose.
Give me that.
You are living, you are embodying this card right here. Your divine purpose allows you to just, as soon as you feel it, you know that it's your internal dialogue. You are so connected to what the ancestors, what the angels, what the archangels, what the gods and goddesses are saying to you, that as soon as you get that message, you're tapped in. And like in my body graph, what is it called? That
Human design.
modality? Human design. It's a Can you close this window for me? It's either a or right? That sacral response. You are tapped in to your sacral responses. And you know, and you might get super, super excited because you know that's it. So you're tapped in, and you're also utilizing that moon energy. The shadow energy is one of your best friends. Most people are afraid of the shadows. They stay away from the shadows. They don't realize the shadow is just the place where you got to shine the light a little brighter. You know, you move that couch out the way and you got a little dust back there that you missed, and it's growing a little dust bunnies and cobwebs because the light hasn't hit it. Not Khayr. Khayr is using that shadow and the light, and he's not afraid of the shadow. So
if you
go ahead. I'm sorry. Were you saying something?
If you sit still in the shadows, your eyes will adjust and you can see in the dark with no light. So most people don't want to sit still. They want to bring, and then when you bring in your light into the shadows, sometimes the beings that are there won't communicate because they're nocturnal. They'll only communicate. You're coming into their environment. So you should be comfortable in their environment and let them teach you from the way that they teach. I can't stand when somebody try to make me teach them the way. I'm not telling you, you should pull the cards this way. You should pull, nah, shut my mouth, get the reading, and let it come from the shadow. I don't have to shine no light in this situation. So for me,
I love it because even you saying that, I'm receiving. So it started with my right ear ringing or tingling, and now my whole crown is like being filled up with the messages that are for you, telling me to look at the bottom cards of the deck. So you have looked through the situation. This is another part of that shadow energy for you. You look through every situation. It's like, it doesn't matter what it is. You're finding the gold. You're finding the gems. You're finding the gold bars, the bags of gold. You're finding them because you're looking. You're like, wait a minute. On the outside, it may look like that. You know, it's like the gemstones. On the outside, they're ugly. It's a rock. You don't want it. But when you crack open that shell, it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. And that's what you're doing. What you got to do a little bit more of at the bottom of the shadow deck is summoning. This is that 13 card. And you know, 13 is a lucky number. It represents the 4, which is the cornerstone. The cornerstone is the foundation. It's solid. It's that 4 corners that can hold anything. That's that solid foundation. So you want to summon more. You want to take a lot of the effort out, and just at any point in time, because if you look at that card, she just points and it's there.
Guess what guess what I was watching? Guess what I watched 2 nights ago?
What's that?
Kung Fu Panda. And at the end of Kung Fu Panda, what's the move? Skadoosh.
I love it. I love it.
The skadoosh. And they was terrified. It was like skadoosh.
I love it. I love it. So I have unicorn energy. I have the horn of the unicorn energy. So I know that you can reach out into the air, and especially you. It's like you give so much knowledge, so much love. You were just doing a astrology reading for free on your page, and that thing was over 30 minutes long. Like, you're giving your energy. So your gifts are just right there. And all you have to do is touch, claim it, accept it, and go. And allow the feeling, because the magic feels, you can feel when you're as close to the inner dialogue as you are, when you're getting instant downloads like you are, then you're gonna feel when that magic is working. And it's almost like back in the day what fear felt like, or back in the day what uncertainty felt like. You're gonna feel it in your system. Man, go plant a tree, go ride a bike, go play backgammon with your nephew, you know what I'm saying? Do a live. Go do all of that, knowing that you're just moving that energy. You're just moving it, and you're keeping that circle going, and everything that you touch is going to be fruitful. All right.
Wow, wow, wow. And then where did that bag of gold come from? I got to ask about that. Where'd that come from? Was that on the bottom, or that fell out the deck, or what happened?
That's what fell out for you. Let's look at the bottom of Think and Grow Rich, because we didn't get the bag of gold from there.
Where'd the bag of gold come from? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You just threw it up there and just went on, kept talking. I was like, positivity.
So that's the bottom. So you started with the bag of gold, which was always learning. That was your always learning card. So this is your bag of gold comes from that, right? So Maria, I'm using 3 decks. I have Think and Grow Rich, which came from my thanks to you, I have a king in my life that brought these cards with him.
Hey. Umbrella game. Come with that umbrella, son.
The bottom of the deck, you see this house?
The money house.
The money house. Positive and negative emotions cannot occupy the mind at the same time. Figure out which one. Now, if you guys know my coach, Khayr Carter, he is positive to no end. Even when you're going through the worst, he's going to give you a gem. And he's going to say, just breathe, relax, and listen. He's going to shut you up in the most loving way, but he's going to give you exactly what is for you. That right there, that's what builds his money house. That's what's building his money, and a family, a money family. We are all here supporting you because of that. I remember how before I started coaching with you, I was like, I don't know. He making me mad. And now it's like, oh, coach is on. Get the family, gather everybody, get the kids in here. Just like even right now, Cielo heard your voice. Cielo's only 4. He heard your voice, and he knew it was you. He ready to jump on the live.
Cielo, what up, player? What up, Cielo?
So
what up?
Say hi.
Hi.
What's up?
So your positivity, you already know that that's where everything comes from. And you've really learned to take anything that appears negative and turn it into a positive. So that's what these cards are talking about. Continue learning, but do more of that touch and, that Midas touch. Do more of that summoning, just right out of thin air. That's the key.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
All
I
right.
can handle that. So those are my three: the continue learning, the shadow, and
The moon?
positivity. Oh, and the
Yes.
what was the one? The skadush? What was that? Conjuring?
Conjure,
What's that one?
summoning. Summoning.
Summoning.
Summoning. So just summoning right out of the thin air.
I'm
Don't
on it.
forget to summon. Kadush. I think you need a Kadush, something that represents that on your page now. That Kung Fu Panda. I appreciate you and love you for stopping by and supporting me. It really means a lot to me. If anybody wants a reading, hit me up in my inbox. I got a flash sale going on right now, and you can get what Coach just got. It's just a short little reading on your abundance for right now. What's holding you back? What's hiding in the shadows? What are you doing correctly or divinely? So let me know. You have an awesome day. I feel like today is going to be a day where you're going to be on top of something. Get that pinky work
It's
in.
So I'm gonna just go just very shortly. So like I was just about to do my own I Ching reading. So now you done already prompted that. Today is planting, you know what I'm saying? And then and then when I woke up this morning, this book I'm studying that has these cycles in it was like this is the best time for starting a new project. So when I got up this morning, I was initiating from the time my feet hit the floor. From the time my feet hit the floor, I was initiating. I was outside doing my Tai Chi, and I was trying to remember a certain move that I was out there continuing my own education. And then,
Mm.
and yeah, then I did the live, which was just manifesting something. I was like, I'm gonna manifest something out of thin air. And the whole shadow nature, we had a whole conversation about that on the Trio Alchemy Radio, how people are afraid to work in the
Wow.
shadow nature. So we had a whole
Ah, I
conversation about
love it.
that last week. And then yeah, so this is like positive. And so then I was gonna say before you leave, you know what I'm saying, what's that PayPal address? You know what I'm saying? Because I
Ah!
like to circulate my money, you know what I'm saying?
So
So
I
I
have a
can
cash address, and my PayPal is Gilmore Stephanie without the E. So I'll put
that's
it
too
in the
damn long. What's the cash app?
it's Stephanie Gilmore. But let me put it here.
Yeah, put it in the
Yeah,
put
with
the
the F.
cash app. Yeah, Stephanie with
And
an F.
I'll post it when we get off because I'll post the link to it. Okay.
Right, and take a picture. And can you take a picture of my cards and send them to me, please?
I will take a picture of your cards. Please remember the cornerstone because that's what you were doing today. You were building that cornerstone.
Oh
So
yeah, the
remember
square,
that.
the 13. Yeah,
That
yeah, yeah, yeah.
13.
I'm finna put this on YouTube. I'm getting ready to download this as soon as you finish. As soon as this goes on my channel. You already on my channel. They already see you already. What you
So
mean?
honored.
What is
You
the
are
what's your website? How they get at you?
healyourselves.com or hit me up on Heal Yourselves on Facebook. And anybody needing one of these readings, just hit me, inbox me, and we can get you what you
Is that
need.
on
Thank you, thank you,
Instagram?
thank you.
Is that on Instagram
Heal
too?
Yourselves is on Instagram also. Yes, sir.
Cells, CELLS, y'all. Heal your
Self.
cells.
Heal
I'm looking at
yourself.
the site. I'm looking at the site on my computer right now. Yes, there we
All
go.
right.
Okay, post that cash app. Love you.
All
Thank
right. I
you.
love you. Thank you. Peace.
All
Peace,
right,
everybody.
peace.